I just can't believe that Professor Russell is at Leiston Fortress. Are you absolutely certain?
Miss Dorothy's photograph and the shutdown of orbital power at the gate. These two things combined make the conclusion inescapable.
But the Central Factory and the Royal Army have always had excellent relations. And now I'm expected to believe this?
It's not as if the internal command structure of the military is all run by a single entity. The people who attacked the factory were seen escaping, and they looked like Royal Guardsmen. That in itself is a clue. Oh, and that would mean... The business with the Royal Guardsmen is unrelated? The Royal Guardsmen are behind the whole thing, or the Royal Guardsmen are being set up?
My thoughts exactly.
This may be some form of internal conspiracy within the Royal Army.
This is unpleasant to think about. But how could the professor get caught up in something like this? Sounds like you found a lead on our friendly neighborhood criminals.
Hey, Git. What? Agate? Good to see you're back on your feet.
Yeah, I just woke up a few minutes ago. It was a little weird waking up in a strange place after being put to bed like some baby.
Oh, for the love of... Everyone was worried about you, alright? Are you sure you're okay to be moving around so soon?
Yeah, sleeping so damn much didn't give me any other option than to recover. I'm feeling pretty much back to normal.
But Agate, you should probably rest some more. You just got the poison out of your system, and the doctor said...
I just said I'm fine. I've been training for years. It's not that rough on someone like me. Alright, I get it. I won't overdo it or anything until I'm back to normal. That cool with you?
Okay.
Damn kids.
Even the mighty Agate is no match for Tita. I guess it's hard to say no to someone who's kept a constant vigil over you and nursed you back to health.
Ah, shut up. Getting back to the point, it looks like a lot's been going on while I've been out of commission.
Mind filling in on the details? Sure. Estelle explained that all signs pointed to Professor Russell being held captive at Leiston Fortress. I still can't believe Grandpa's in there.
I wouldn't have thought those goons in the black clothes were army types either. Heh, and suddenly I'm feeling better than ever. Want to say we go and settle our debts right now?
Settle our debts?
Ain't it obvious? We sneak into Leiston Fortress. We'll bust the prof out and they'll never know what hit him.
Okay. Like settling everything in one big stroke. I'm afraid it's not that simple. Huh? The Bracer Guild has a long-standing policy of non-intervention when it comes to a nation's military. Article 3 of the Guild Code. Bracers and Let me read that again. Bracers and non-involvement in military or political matters. A bracer will recognize a nation's sovereignty and may not interfere with nor arrest any person of national, military, or political standing. Or to put it more simply, as long as the army is playing dumb about this, our hands are tied.
Ah, you gotta be kidding.
No way! That doesn't make sense! You mean that we can witness a crime but it's done by a soldier or politician? We just have to pretend we didn't see anything? Essentially, yes. There is, however, a loophole. Article 2 of the Guild Code, Bracers and their duty to help the people. In the event of unjust imperilement of citizens, the Bracer's sworn duty is to bear the responsibility for the citizens' safety. Do you understand the significance of this? I see. The professor's not a politician or a soldier. He's a civilian, whom we're sworn to protect. So then... The rest hinges upon you, Mr. Murdoch. In this case, we are obligated to oppose the Royal Army and save Professor Russell. Will you help us out?
Stupid question. The factory needs him. Hell, all of the borough needs him. Go and get him.
Mr. Murdoch, thank you!
No need to thank me. I owe Professor Russell for all he's taught me.
And so, we have adequate justification to proceed. Bracers, Agate, Estelle, and Joshua. You are hereby ordered to proceed to Leiston Fortress and rescue Professor Russell. It is not as above board as you may be accustomed to, but it's the request of the Bracer Guild nevertheless. Now you're talking! Acknowledged.
Heh, bring it on. If we're doing this, we have to figure out how we're getting in there. Leiston Fortress is pretty damn famous for being impossible to break into.
That's true. It's easy to say we're going to do it, but putting it into practice is going to take some serious planning. There has to be some way of getting inside. Unfortunately, the security there is nigh unto perfect. Approaching from the lake would likely be impossible since it's monitored by a network of orbital sensors. I figured as much. And a frontal assault will be tantamount to suicide. Hey, Mr. Murdoch? You know that orange airship that goes to Leisten Fortress?
Yes, that's the Leibniz. It makes periodic stops to inspect the equipment at the fort to make sure it's performing properly.
Is there any way we could sneak into the fortress on it?
No, all of the crew members go through a thorough security check as soon as they land. It'd be impossible to just sneak away.
How about stowing away in the cargo?
No good. Each container is scanned with a big sensor for living creatures, and they check each and every one. Plus, those sensors were designed by Professor Russell himself. They can even pick up one little mouse in a huge mass of stuff.
Well, damn. Oh! What is it, sweetie? Don't you remember? Grandpa's invention from when I was showing you around. Let me think. Aha!
When we were helping with the experiments on a new type of orbment, right?
Yeah! It produces a force field that can disrupt the biosensors. You've already tested that it works, so everything will be fine.
What? Really? I had no idea the professor had ever made anything like that. Where is this device then?
I guess it must be right where I left it in his laboratory. Then we have no time to lose. Hurry and retrieve this device. In the meantime, I will gather and collate whatever data I can on Leisten Fortress.
Got it, thanks.
I'll leave the arrangement of the delivery via the Leibniz to you, Mr. Murdoch.
Alright, I'll talk to Gustav. Just come to the airfield when you're ready. Damn, we're getting into some heavy shit. Like real heavy stuff.
Yeah. You know, this is like the climax of chapter 3 coming up. And... Cat? Cat, what the fuck are you doing behind there? Get out here now. Now, where is that thing? It's gotta be here somewhere. Maybe in the corner of the lab on the second floor of the archives? Those are where Grandpa usually tosses stuff from his old inventions.
Eccentric old coot. But whatever, let's just find the damn thing.
Yeah, let's do. Is it in a corner of the lab somewhere? No, is it up on the second floor? Somewhere in here? Found it! That's the orbment that was in our experiment, alright. So, can we use it? I think so. If everything performs to specs, then it'll keep a biosensor from working right.
We found the detector jammer. Alright, back to the guild then. Killick has probably finished collecting intel on Fort Leisten by now.
That's quick. That actually is surprisingly quick, actually. Very, very actually. Yeah, but no, we found the jammer. Let's get back in here. We're back, Killick, and we have the device. I have also finished my preparations. Now, what I'm about to show you is not to be spoken of to anyone else. We see the Leisten Fortress map.
Well, would you look at that?
These are the schematics for Leisten Fortress? Wow, it sure is big. And Grandpa's in there somewhere. Isn't the layout of the fort a military secret? How'd the guild get its hands on it? The guild has ways of obtaining information. It is best that you do not know. The Bracer Guild is a much more complex organization than it may appear, and you would do well to remember that. Oh, okay. That's scary. I don't think I need to remind you that this is an exceptionally unique case. Relations between the army and the guild have traditionally been excellent and liberal, even relative to other surrounding nations. It's absolutely crucial that we not cause any ill will. The guild can ill afford hostilities with the army. Do I make myself clear, Agate?
Hey, yeah, I guess. But if I see the men in black clothes, they're going to have a hot day with the business end of my sword. Soldiers or not, I've been looking for them so long now that I think they'd be offended if I didn't kick their ass.
Do what you must. I just ask that you take no lives. Estelle and Joshua, Legally, I should not entrust a task like this to our junior bracers. Oh, well, wait a second. I don't like what you're driving at. We're already a part of this. Please allow us to see it through to the end. I thought you might say that, and I don't intend to stand in your way, but it must be said that you answered his eyes. As such, if worst comes to worst, I will accept full responsibility for your actions. You need not worry. Kilika? I'm sorry, we've caused so much trouble for you. Now then, Tira, since you're not a bracer, I have no authority over you. But are you truly set in your course? Yes, ma'am, I am. But what? What's this all about? You don't mean... I'm the only one who knows how to operate the device, so I'm going with you. What? Well, it is a very complicated ornament. I'm sorry. I don't want to cause any trouble, but I have to go too. You gotta be shitting me. Listen, Pipsqueak, I ain't hearing this crap. What the hell are we supposed to do with a kid on a mission this dangerous, huh? But, you need me to operate the device. Then forget that idea. We'll find another way to sneak in. Alright, enough. Lighten up. Why are you so damn stubborn? You want to run that by me again? Tira's ready, and she said she wants to help. And her help will make it easier for us to sneak in. All that improves our chances of getting the professor out safely. I want to know why you're so against it now, of all times. You little... Have you even thought about her being a civilian, and a kid besides? And you're okay with putting her in danger? I don't like it any more than you do, but we'll keep her safe. We're bracers, that's the job. Sure talk big game for a rookie. And what does experience have to do with this? Bracers aren't the only ones who feel that some people are worth protecting. Isn't supporting that ideal what we're supposed to be all about? Estelle, Joshua, Agate, I'm sorry. No, cat, do not. That is an HDMI cable. Get off the table. Get off the fucking table. I'm sorry, where was I? I'm sorry that I make you so mad. But my grandpa is everything to me. All I want is for him to be okay. So I'm going to do everything I can to make sure it... No! That's the fucking HDMI cable, kitty cat. Don't! Don't! Get off the table! No! I'm moving this cable away. No, you're not. Get off the table. Now, where was I? Besides, you helped me when I needed it. So let me do the same for Estelle and Joshua, and for you. I swear that I'll be good, and I'll follow orders. Please, I'm begging you. Oh, sweetie. I didn't realize you'd put so much thought into this. Humph, I don't buy it. If you really want to help us that badly without getting in our way, then follow orders and stay here, you got it? We really don't have any other way to get in there. Cat! Not the fucking potato chips! Get off the couch! Now, I'd rather not do this. Truth be told, I can think of a few thousand things I'd rather do, but I'll let this slide this once. Thank you, Agate! That was a kind of a voice crack on my part. You got no reason to thank me. You fall behind, you get left behind. Just so you know. Alright. I swear one of these days, by the goddess, you're a jerk. Why can't you just be nice and appreciate what you're saying? Settle down, Estelle. He's just the type who speaks colorfully when he's embarrassed. It's a defense mechanism. Both of you, shut it! Now I trust that the matter has been settled. The Leibniz will soon be ready to set off. When you are ready, please proceed to the airfield. Will do. Later, Kilika. Take care of the talk with the army for us. I have appropriate responses lined up should they decide to question us. Adios keep you. Please be careful. Oh boy, we gotta be careful for this one. That's actually very true. I'm actually gonna end this episode of here. Next episode, we'll fucking sneak into Leisten fucking Fortress. See you guys then. And now my cat is leaving the room, of course. Now. Fuck you.